Hey, so we're going over the indicators today. So we're going to look at the double top, double bottom, head and shoulders pattern, and potentially some flat patterns as well too. So you want to go over here to your indicators on TradingView. You click on it, and then you'll be able to type them in. So you can say double, and then you want to select these two. You want to do double bottom chart pattern and a double top chart pattern. All right, and then you want to go ahead and you want to do head and shoulders. Sorry about that. Got the head and shoulders pattern, inverse head and shoulders pattern. Okay. And now we want to do bullish flag chart pattern, and you want to do bullish pennant chart pattern. And then you want to add bearish. You're going to have your bearish flag and your bearish flag. All right. So you're going to have all those on. This is simple. You already know how to trade double tops. Nobody needs to explain that. What we're going to do is going to go over here and I'm going to activate them. They're on my chart, and already you see. Now, I don't like to activate everything at one time because sometimes this is what happens. So I'm going to take one of them off, and we're just going to go with this one for right now. So we got a double top, double bottom. We simply going to trade this by what? We know that with this top number 2 is formed. We look to get into the trade, which we would have got in if we was here earlier. And we want to set our stop loss. It's your choice, to be honest. If I'm trading Forex, I might do 20 pips above. If you're trading stocks, some options, you have to determine your stop loss, but that is the rule. Set your stop loss at a reasonable area, and then we'll go from there. Okay. Now, all right. Now, so what we want to do now, we already know how to trade double tops. There's two ways you can do this, though. If you want to keep it conservative, we can take it back down to this neckline area, and we can get out of the trade. The second, well, actually, there's two ways. Second way is you can measure from the top of the second top to the bottom of this. I guess we could call it the neck area, and we can put it like this, and we can set our targets like this. All right. So that's one way of getting. That's number two on how you can get your targets. Number three, we use our extension tool. All right. Yeah, take it out to the bottom of the neck area again. Bring it back up even. All right. And so these are some of the targets that you can get to as well too. Um, Now I prefer to just go ahead and take it to the edge, and I would use the measurement. I typically don't use the Fibonacci, but you can. So that's three ways that you can trade your double tops. Okay, let's go through the chart and let's see if we found any double bottoms, which we do right here. We have a double bottom that if we went back in time and we was trading this is exactly what it would look like. Okay, now we got some double tops on here too. So let me go ahead and take this double top off so it's not up. Other one. Okay, so it's not interfering. And let's take off one of these head and shoulders. All right, now we got two of them that played out. Okay, but we're just gonna focus on this one right here. Once again, take it from the bottom up to this area. Okay, and back to the neckline area. All right, and then you set it on top. All right, and then this is your target area. Will be in this area here. We can take this off. All right. And we typically, if you're in real time and you see it form, all right, we're in now. Sometimes you're gonna come in late, like right here, we're late, but if you can find you a entry point, you can get in. I'm not gonna go into details on entry points because there's various ways you can enter in on a trade. All right, what stop loss go on what? Below bottom number 2, play. All right, targets hit, trade a success, it's over with. And let's measure. Let's say, for instance, your entry was on here. You got to pull back and you want to enter in. And here we go to up into this box. That's 240 pips, so that's a good move. And of course, if you're doing stocks, it'll be a little bit different. All right. Now let's go ahead and so we got we did the double top and we did double bottom. We don't have to keep going over this because once you get into it, you're going to see once the indicator is going to print. You could do this on any time frame. Okay. Now let's go look at some tops. Stocks, tops. All right. So let's go look at maybe Tesla. Okay. So Tesla printed right now. It's in a double bottom. All right. Now check this out. We don't always just jump in and trade. Okay. You can, but you also can look at other patterns and say, you know what, I don't trust this right now. So what you may say is, hey, I want to see some form of a break of this resistance before I would look to go long. Right? You can go by that. All right. Remember, you guys have some experience trading. Nobody has to teach you that. But what I'm showing you is that you can use this indicator and you can just stick with this indicator. Why not? Okay. We got people in the group that just use the Bollinger Band and that's it. And they continue to make their living doing that. Okay. We got another double bottom right here. We would take it up to this, to the neckline, or you can take it to this area of market structure. This would have played out. All right, that's pretty good. So this is Tesla, another double bottom. All right, we'll take it, what, trade to the neckline. You can get out. You can take it to what, next to market structure. You can get out, or you can do what, you can measure. All right, and the reason why I don't do too much to go to the big home run on some of these, because sometimes it turns around. All right, boom, we would have hit targets hit on Tesla on based off of this. Okay, let's go look at maybe the hourly. Let's see if we can find any double tops that have occurred on this. Now, sometimes you're not going to have anything that show up, and that's fine. You move on to the next. Let's look at Amazon maybe, and let's see what's going on over here. All right, so this is on an hourly, and like I said, on the hourly, sometimes you're not going to see it. Now, watch this. I don't know what's going to happen if I go down. So I'm on a 10-minute. I don't see anything. All right, so we do get something over here in a 10-minute. You see, so you see, I'm playing around with different time frames, right? And sometimes you go up to a daily, you see something transpiring up there as well, as we seen on this daily back here in June with a double bottom, and look what happened. We got the move that we wanted. Okay, you got a double bottom right here too. So essentially, double bottoms, double tops is nothing but retest of market structure, and that is it. It left an area and then it came back and collected orders to resume. All right, to either the downside or the upside. Simple as that. Okay, so your double bottoms and double tops is very beneficial with that. All right, now let's go look at. Let's take these off, and first let's go look at potentially some cryptos or something. All right, here we go. We got one on crypto. It's Cardano. We're on a daily. It's a double bottom. So what do we want to do? We look for entry. We're going to put our stop loss below based off of what? Your criteria. I look left right here. Maybe mine will be here. But I don't know, because I don't know if I'm taking a futures contract. What does that look like for me to take a L? Okay. So we may not look at that. All right. Let's go on a lower time frame. Maybe let's go to 30-minute. All right, we still got the double bottom that's printing on the 30-minute, which is good. So we may look for opportunities to still go up to the upside, right? So you see these printing, and we would never know what will print. Okay, it's all based off of what's happening in the moment. All right, we got one for Bitcoin right here that essentially is played out based off how I trade. I like to trade back to what, the neck area. All right, we get it. Now, if you measure, you didn't get yours yet, but that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. All right. All right, let's try to see if anything else popped up on here. Okay. Um, let's do this. Let's add on our. Let's take off the double bottoms and tops, and we're going to now add the head and shoulders patterns. And let's see if anything pops up over here. All right. So that's nothing. Like I said, you can go on different time frames, and you can see if anything transpired on certain time frames. All right. So that's nothing for Bitcoin. Let's try Tesla. And you can use this on stocks, crypto. It doesn't matter. Forex. All right, here we go. We got double tops that show back up on these. All right, so Tesla on a daily. All right, this is a nice little drop. Okay. And you can use this strategy as basically saying, look, I don't do anything until I see a double top, double bottom. You keep it simple as that. Right. Same thing up here. All right. So you see the success rate of having these. Okay. Uh, let's see. Let's do Euro USD. Let's see what's going on over here. Euro USD. All right, so it's a double top, but let me see if we have anything for that head and shoulders. All right, so nothing on the daily. So let's go on the 30-minute. I'm just gonna stick on the 30 minutes, so I don't have to keep going back around. But you get what I'm saying, because I still want you to be able to see any inverted. So we don't see any showing up, so we'll just keep it moving. And of course, wait, we can go on the lower time frame. All right, we can go on the 5-minute. So you see on the 5-minute, we got a couple that did show up. All right, let's go to another. Let's go to USD JPY. All right. So we do got an inverted head and shoulders that did pop up on the 5-minute for USJPY. So right here to your left, you have what? Your left shoulder, you got your head, you have your right shoulder. All right. So we should be looking for entry on the right shoulder, and you'll put your stop loss below, and you'll take the trade based off of how you're supposed to trade what? Your inverted head and shoulders and your regular head and shoulders patterns. It's as simple as that. You already know how to get your targets based off the head and shoulders. Why? Because you are experienced traders. You already know these things. This indicator is designed to just help you take out all the guesswork. You see it, repeat the process, set your target, set your stop losses, keep it moving. There's nothing else to discuss, none of that. We want to keep this thing simple. We're gonna make boneheaded decisions where we want to be right, and we keep adding to a losing trade, and we wind up blowing our accounts. We all have done it. Well, that's a mindset thing. You have to overcome that. Other than this is just to help you to say, hey, I want to set it, leave it, keep it moving. So right now, if I was in this, I will what? Enter in on the right, find my stop loss based off to my loss risk appetite, and keep it moving. All right. Now, what's some of the targets you can take? I can take it right back up to the neck line, or I can do what? I can measure from the head up to the neck, put it on top, get my targets. What would that look like? Just like this. So you already know how to do these things. Okay. It does not have to be taught. Bam. Target set up here. Use your whatever you use for your targets. All right. Bam. We're good to go. And this is what we would be looking for. See if we can get this back up into this area. Simple process, right? All right. So you can do this. Don't overthink things, okay? Now, this is on the 5-minute chart. So once again, if we go on an hour, we may not see that, which, okay, we do get it on the hourly. So this is pretty good. Now I'm glad you see it. You see it on the hourly, right? Now watch this. Look over here. You got a head and shoulders over here. Now, even though this is a head and shoulders, what do you see? It failed, okay? It failed. Now, if you're in on the right shoulder, we want to enter on the right shoulder. We do not want to enter the traditional way. The traditional way is this. You wait for it to break the net line, come back, retest, then you take it short. No, we want to do all our entries on the right. So if we were back here, this is what we would have saw. We would have entered to go short. Our first target is to get out here. All right. And if we want to take it lower, we're going to move our stop loss into profit. All right. And if it comes against us, all right, we're in profit. Our stop loss is in profit. All right, we're still in profit. We're good. You either out of the trade because you come to the neckline, or you're still in. But all right, so I would have been out of the trade. But if you want to take it deeper, all right, you can move your stop loss somewhere in profit. Then look at this. This candle would have wiped you out. You're good. We in profit. But if you would have entered on this and held on and had your stop loss still above here, it would have came and hit you and knocked you out. So this still is a success. All right. So some of them they're going to play out, some of them not. That's okay. So this one did not play out. I don't know if we have any more on the screen. All right. So then we got. Let's just look at GB USD. And once again, any instrument, all right, any instrument, but you're gonna have to go on multiple time frames to see if you find any setups. So I've got a double top right here, and it moved to the downside. That's a lot of pips. That's pretty good on that one. All right. So that's it. Now let's look at our bullish flags, our bullish pennants. We're gonna put the bears. All right, so this is why I don't like using too much of these. All right, but so you see right now we got a lot of confusion coming in looking like this. So let's take one of these off. All right, so we got a bullish pennant. You know how to trade a bullish pennant. But for some reason, if you forgot, you can measure, take the pole, put it on top. All right, so this is the area where we think prices come to. So right now it's fighting this resistance area right here. It is what it is. Okay, now that's that. You know how to do the pennant. So you see a pennant, it came up, you go back in the real time, you know how to trade the pennant. Follow the rules. Simple as that. Set your stop losses. Nothing else to discuss. We're not here to make things difficult. It's to make it easy. All right, let's do. All right, so let's take this off and let's look at. All right, this was a bear flag. All right, so we had a double top and a bear flag. So this is the pole, this is the flag. What do? We got the break. You know how to trade flag patterns. All right, take the pole. All right, you can do it like this. Put it on the edge. Bam, you would have got out of targets here or whatnot. You know how to trade it. Simple as that. There's nothing else to what discuss. Say it with me. You got it. All right. That was on GBP. Let's go on. What's another stock? Maybe I don't know. GM. Let's do SP. Let's do SPY. So do SPY. All right, and let's bring all of them back. Double tops, bottoms. All right, everything is checked. We do a flag. So if we want to, we can check everything. I don't like to keep everything on one. All right, we got a double bottom on here. All right, this is a SPY. All right. So we and in fact, I as of today of recording this, I actually am long on some option contracts on here. Guess what I'm taking back here? Where Confluence at too? What we got a gap. All right. So looks pretty good. We want to take it there. It is what it is. It's simple. Keep it moving. Stop loss below. Nothing else to what discuss. Here we go. Bullish pennant. Did it play out? Yes, it is. Measure. Put it on top. Play it out. Don't even have to do it. What do we have right here? Now, this is a bullish flag. All right, what did you do? You get a breakout and move to the upside. This big, huge bearish flag did play out. What do we have to discuss? Nothing. What is this? Bearish flag. Now, did the bearish flag play out? No, it did not. However, it eventually did play out, but it wasn't based off the flag pattern. It just that we got down up to here and we pushed down to the downside. But this bearish flag, it failed. That's okay. It failed. It is what it is. You know how to trade the flat pattern. All right. That's it. Not all of this is going to be what? 100%. Simple as that. It's not always going to be 100%, guys. It's the beauty of it. All right. Look at this double bottom. Play out. I prefer doing the double bottoms and double tops. And I am now learning just to trade those. And that's it. So this video, I'm not going to be long. It's not big. It's just all this stuff will be in the vault area, or to be as a part of a download sent out to you. It's keeping it simple, but you can work with other traders. We can come up with simple solutions, and we can repeat the process over and over again. The number one thing we're going to have to overcome is just our psychology, and that is it. Once we overcome our psychology, yes, some of you are going to still blow accounts. You're going to do it. You got to get it out your system. But if you just stick with a plan and you just work it over time, you're going to make up for it and you're going to be fine. Okay. Sometimes, even as many years I've been trading, I still sometimes get a little greed in and I get a little beside myself. And then I look up and I'm over leveraged. It happens to the best of us. That's not based off because of a flawed strategy. This is just a flawed way of thinking and approaching the market. And that is it. So we can use these indicators and we can use it to our advantage and we can make things happen. In another video, I'll go over some screeners and things that allow us to screen and find some of these chart setups based off of other assets that we may not be aware of. So we can run a screen and see how many double tops, double bottoms are showing up and printing in the market, and then we can repeat the process. Remember, double bottoms and tops are nothing but what? A revisit of market structure to collect unfulfilled orders before it resumes into the direction that it needs to go. All right, we got this down, we get up, we come back, get these orders, we're taking it up. Even back into this area, collecting orders, taking it up. Simple as that. That's the end of this video. Nothing else really to discuss. I hope y'all enjoy this video, see the simplicity of it. Let's get back to making things simple, no more complication of things. All right. Y'all have a great day. See y'all on the other side of success.